Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel where today we're doing another Green Bay Packers NFL mock draft. Ignore the hair; it's been cut way too long. Don't want to get it cut too far out from the wedding I'm having here shortly, so it's a little bit poofy. Last time I did this, I was very sick, got a head cold, did not make great picks, and a lot of you guys commented on that, gave me some feedback, which I really do appreciate. And a lot of well wishes for the cold. All gone now, so hopefully my decision-making process is a little bit better and I don't panic as much. So, as usual, we'll be doing a 7-round mock draft. Slow speed to begin with, then we'll speed up as it goes along. Draft for needs, yeah, pretty much there. Let's go down there. Not really a lot of randomness. I think next Monday we'll do a fully random draft just for the heck of it. And then I think that is good. So let's go ahead and enter the draft. And let's go ahead and start. So it looks like the Bears take Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Marvin Harrison Jr., Roman Dunze, Joe Alt, Drake May, Dallas Turner, Talisa Fuaga, Jared Verse, Malik Neighbors, Brock Bowers, J.J. McCarthy, J.C. Latham, Olaf Fashanu, Taryn Arnold, Byron Murphy, Latu Latu, Quinyon Mitchell, Graham Barton, Troy Fontenot, Brian Thomas Jr., Amarius Mims, Cooper DeJean, Tyler Guyton. So there's quite a few prospects here for the Packers that I like. We have Jer'Jon Newton, the big old defensive lineman out of Illinois. Really good at pressuring quarterback at 8 sacks last year, 15.4% pass win rate. Good against the pass, good against the run. 6'2", 295. Bit of a smaller guy here as well. The Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year. Very fast man. Very good there. So, could be a very interesting prospect for the Packers along the D-line. We also have Nate Wiggins, who is coming off of an ACL injury. Injury he had at the Combine. I don't remember which one was that there. Really good in coverage in Clemson. 82.5. Man coverage rate is 78.4. Good in zone. Just overall good in both. Mainly an outside corner the Packers could like here. 6'2", 185. And so, yeah. He could be good there as well. Then there's also Jackson Powers Johnson along the O-line. The best center prospect we have. Could also play a bit of right guard as well, but mainly as a center. Overall grades across the board really, really good. I know the Packers need a lot of O-line depth and pieces now because a lot of our depth pieces left. And we need a right guard. Probably going to need a center because I don't think the Packers going to keep Josh Myers long term. So JPJ could be a really good player here, only 21 years old. And of course, Tyler Nubin is always in the picture as well. Same with Kool-Aid McKinstry. So there's a lot of interesting picks here. I'm not trading. Nah, none of those are good here. So, me personally, O-line and D-line are like some needs here. Same with corner. Like all three, no matter which one I take here, I think all three of these guys would be absolutely incredible as well. So let's go ahead and take. I'm going with Jackson Powers Johnson. I like him a lot. So we're going to go with him there as well. Okay. And then, so let's go and see here. Got Chop Robinson, Darius Robinson, Sumayata, Xavier Worthy, Bo Nix, Ennis Rackstraw, Braylon Trice, Edgerrin Cooper, which both these guys are Packers I think could be here. And of course, Tyler Nubin gets taken right before us. There's some guys here that could be interesting as well. I mean, Braden Fisk could be really good. Kamari Lassiter as well. Peyton Wilson at a linebacker could work, but not necessarily. So I'm going to see if I can trade back a bit here. Let's trade back with the Rams. And they give us... Yeah, to give us all this here. Because there's a lot of guys in the third, fourth round I like. So let's go ahead and offer the trade here and get some more capital here. And now this is where I'm getting worried that Bulliard is going to be taken. And then we'll go ahead and trade 154 to move up 4 spots here with the Jaguars. And I'm going to take right here Javon Bulliard, the safety out of Georgia, because I do think we need another safety. Another deep slate can play slot a little bit too. Really good force and completion rate. Really, really good in coverage. Pretty decent in run grade. 82.8 overall. Versatile secondary player. Fearless mentality. Competitiveness. Quickness. Nickel defender. I think the Packers will like him as well. And so let's go and take Javon Bulliard, the safety out of Georgia, here at pick 48. I think he'll be a really, really good addition to the Packers secondary. So, Roman Wilson, Ricky Purcell, Jonathan Brooks. Okay. Here at pick 61. Now, this is where it's going to be interesting. I want a D lineman. And there's two here we got Chris Jenkins. Picked him a lot of times in mock drafts before. Really good run stop rate. Really good pass rush run rate when he actually does do that. And then Chris Jenkins here. Strong athlete. Really good starting position in the 4-3 scheme, which the Packers will be running more of. But then we also have Ruke Orhoro out of Clemson as well. Pretty decent player as well. 6'4", 295. But gain pounds to get up there. Reliable run defense, consistently ball carrier there. So really athletic guy, high floor D and D tackle, needs to develop pass rush news with the Packers do good in developing as well. But I want someone more ready out the gate, and Chris Jenkins is that. So here at 58, we're going to pick Chris Jenkins, the D lineman out of Michigan. So I just think he's going to be more ready to make an impact for the Packers day one compared to Orhoro. So now we're going to speed up a little bit. Next pick is at 88. Okay. And one of my guys I like is gone, and Jeremiah Trotter Jr., but we got plenty of guys here. Trey Benson. I've been in love with this guy for a while at halfback. Then we got Christian Mahogany, Cedric Van Pran, which we don't really need now that we got JPJ. Mason McCormick could be an interesting player here. Jerrion Jones, I really like as a slot corner for the Packers as well. Also, some running backs are going to be around 99 we could pick as well. So here, I like Trey Benson, but there's going to be a lot of good runners in the 4th and 5th round as well. So I'm looking between Christian Mahogany and Mason McCormick here, or maybe Renardo Green, who's normally not here when we take him outside corner. Really good coverage rate, really good in man coverage, which the Packers are going to want to run a lot of. 6'1", 186 could be an interesting pick here. Also got Christian Mahogany, which I accidentally just hit draft for. So that's me being smart. We're taking Christian Mahogany, which I normally take around 91 anyways. I really do like him a lot. Really good right guard prospect out of powerful run blocker, which the Packers have struggled with in run grades. I did my whole video written up for the offensive line, and they struggled in the run grading department. That'll be coming out later this week. So I think he would be a really good player for the Packers to have. So I'm not upset with that pick here. So actually, I think I'm going to go Trey Benson. I've been in love with Trey Benson. 6'1", 223 pounds. Really fast guy. Really athletic. And I think he'd be a really, really good backup to Josh Jacobs here. Be more of a lightning threat. So I'm going to go with Trey Benson here. Going to take him here at pick 91. Boom, boom. And, of course, Jerrion Jones goes a little bit before that, but we still got some good players here. We have Renardo Green, who we looked at earlier, that I'm thinking about taking here, especially because he's fallen this far. There's also Dadrian Taylor Demerson out of Texas Tech, who is also good, 20% in completion rate, really good coverage grade, but we already kind of have a safety room, I think, pretty set right now. Don't really need a linebacker. So, honestly, Renardo Green out of Florida State here, I could think could be a really good outside corner for the Packers and really help build that room up as well. So let's go take Renardo Green out of Florida State. So we got a little bit to go to pick 126. And I still haven't addressed linebacker, which we will really need to get linebackers. They just haven't fallen well for me here. So there's not really any linebackers on the board. Let's see. Because I don't really need any of these proxies. Maybe Christian Jones. So linebackers, get back to Cedric Gray and Michael Barrett. Let's see. Cedric Gray looks pretty solid. 6'2", 235. Decent grades. Not the great missed tackle rate, but pretty good in pass rush and coverage, which is good. And a good, decent run defense grade there as well. Let's see who wants to trade back. The Vikings really want to trade back, so it's going to take. Let's see if we can get both there. Oh, we got a couple more picks, so let's go ahead and resume that draft there. Okay, so now that we're here, let's go and take Cedric Gray, the linebacker, out of North Carolina. I think that's a little more acceptable here at 129. We're going to go back even more, but I'm not going to risk it. But Christian Jones is also really good too, but we can get some tackles later in the draft, I think. So I'm going to take Cedric Gray, linebacker, North Carolina. Looks solid. Good pass rusher, good coverage grader. So pretty good at run stops. 4 fourth incompletions. Only allowed 1 touchdown. So let's go ahead and take him out of UNC. I'm going to go a little bit faster now just to speed up the process here. All right, here we are at pick 169. And another linebacker has fallen to us. JT Bertrand out of Notre Dame. Looks to be more of a run defender here. Does have some missed tackle rate problems as well. He's 6'1", 233. Backup inside linebacker. We do need some guys there because we only really have Quay Walker and Isaiah McDuffie. Didn't get anyone for agency. So we will have to build someone in the draft. We didn't get him earlier in the draft, so not that great there. So JT Bertrand, like double dip on the linebackers here, I think would be a really good decision. So let's go and get JT Bertrand, linebacker out of Notre Dame as well. And we don't have a pick for a long time. There we go. There we go. And here we are at pick 202. We've got a lot of picks coming up here to get some just depth guys. And seeing here, Brennan Jackson, edge rusher out of Washington State. Pretty decent pass rush rate. Had 9 sacks on 26 hurries. Decent run defense, decent pass rush grade. Could be a good rotational guy for the Packers. 6'4", 264, bit of the lighter side. More of an outside tackle. But I do think we need some edge depth because Kizzy Enagbari is going to be out for a while. And Preston Smith is getting older, so we need some guys just in the room to get ready for that transition. So Brennan Jackson, I think, would be a good pick here at pick 202. I'm going to take him at edge. Then we're back here at 219. Okay, I don't remember who we have taken. Let's go back and take a look just to make sure I don't get too many. So it's JPJ, Javon Bulliard, Chris Jenkins, Chris Mahogany, Trey Benson, Ronaldo Green. Because if I haven't taken another safety, I will go ahead and take Trey Taylor out of Air Force, a guy I really, really love, just from his measurables. And Bertrand, that's right. And we just took Brennan Jackson. So yeah, let's go ahead and take Trey Taylor to safety out of Air Force. Really good overall stats. Really, really great in coverage. Decent in run defense. Can play box and deep, so he's kind of a hybrid safety, which I think the Packers do need as well. And decent pass running allowed. 4 forced incompletions. Had 3 interceptions last year. Overall, really, really solid player out of Air Force. And we're going to take him at pick 219. I don't care if it's a little bit of a reach. We're taking that. Here, we're going to take a tackle prospect here. Let's go and look at Brandon Coleman out of TCU. Did not have a good 2023. Really, really bad grades. He does have some versatility with guard and tackle, and had a really solid 2022 campaign. So could Packers like taking guys that they just store and develop, and he could be that guy as well. He's 6'6", 320. Just going to just take him for a project. And then here at pick 232, Johnny Dixon, this corner out of Penn State. He's fell a bit as he is ranked 214. He's available at 232. So could be another Carrington Valentine situation. Not necessarily the greatest stats in 2023. Pretty good in 2022. Regressed a bit in 2023. Can play a decent bit in slot. Decent mainly outside corner. Matchup specials against smaller receivers. Could be a really solid, decent player there. Aggressive. And I think Hafley would like a guy like him. So in the 7th round, take a flyer on him. Not bad. So got a little bit more to go. And then here we are at pick 245. 245. What do I want to do at 245? I'm taking my guy, Brian Ogwu, out of Miami, Ohio. Love and honor. Of course, I'm going to take him if I can. So let's go and take him here. Get some more edge depth. And also, I just do it at the end of the 7th round because it's a Miami guy. I love him. So, go and take him out of MU. And then, let's go ahead and do what I normally sometimes do here and take Tory Taylor, the punter out of Iowa. The guy who was an amazing punter to get some competition with Daniel Whelan. And so I was going to take him there. So that is my draft. Overall, I think very, very solid. I think we got a lot of value in this draft. I don't know why they gave us a C+ for JPJ. I do think he will be a very, very valuable member of the Packers team on the interior O-line. Like you move Josh Myers out or just replace Josh Myers because he did not play well last year and hasn't really played that well. So getting Jackson Powers-Johnson, I think would be a really, really good steal for the Packers. We traded back out of 41 to get 52, 99, and 154. Then we used that to trade back up to 48 to get Javon Bulliard, the safety out of Georgia. Would be a really, really good prospect for the Packers. Then I got Chris Jenkins, D lineman out of Michigan. So I think he'd be a really good run stopper for the Packers. Then we got really good grades in the 3rd round. We got Christian Mahogany, a guard for more depth there, maybe starter. Trey Benson as a backup running back. Renardo Green, a corner for the Packers system. Traded up 3 spots and got a couple extra 7th round picks for Cedric Gray, a linebacker out of North Carolina. Then we also got JC Bertrand in round 5. Then we got Brandon Jackson, an edge rusher. Trey Taylor, a safety out of Air Force, just for depth. And then we got a tackle, Brandon Coleman, 7th round tackle, just to stick and develop, kind of like what we did with Rasheed Walker. I think we trust the Packers to do that. Johnny Dixon, a corner out of Penn State. Then we got a couple just personal picks, Brian Ogwu out of Miami, Ohio. And then Tory Taylor as a punter for competition for special teams. Overall, I think we just our needs of O-linemen pretty good. We got 3 of them in this draft. We got good secondary help. And I think we got some linebackers and some D linemen I think would be a really good help as well. So overall, I'm happy with this draft. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you do, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We're only 4 subscribers away from 100, which at the beginning of the year was my goal for the entire year. And we almost hit it by Easter. So thank you guys so much for all the support you've been given. All the comments, all the conversations have been really, really good. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Peace.